Hello! Let's play Marvel Heroes 2015. I'm your host, Todd A. Sullivan from www.catchitnovel.com, and today I'm playing The Vision.
My emotional sensors are detecting pride.
I am not prideful. What are you talking about? I think your emotional sensors are malfunctioning. You android guy. Anyway, and don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed at the Ultron robot following me around. He is completely under my control. I have to hold out my hand like this to maintain my... it's not a psychic bond, I guess, but as Vision is part android, I have hacked into his robotic brain, and you can see that my hacking is resulting in little lightning bolts flying around everywhere. But this Ultron robot is completely under my control. He is my servant, my pet. He fights for me. And you can see I am wearing Ultron's classic... not Ultron. I'm wearing Vision's classic green and yellow uniform. And the only other costume they have for him so far is from the latest movie. Of course, after I saw the latest Avengers 2, after I saw the latest movie, I had to run out and start playing Vision. Either Vision or Scarlet Witch. And I went with the Vision because he was eligible for bonus experience. And for some reason, it looked like the Scarlet Witch wasn't. So anyway, I was like, I can level him up super time. Plus, he is a robot. I love robots. And he gets to have other robots as pets, which I also love. So let's take the Vision into a terminal, or dungeon. They call them terminals here, though. And fight some monsters and show off all of the things that he can do. Alright, we are in the middle of the Science AIM Weapon Facility, Research Facility. We're in the middle of some AIM thing. And AIM is apparently an organization of incredibly smart scientists. It's some sort of a company. They make weapons, and occasionally they try to use their weapons for nefarious things. I think mostly they just sell their weapons to other bad guy groups. And then the other bad guys use the weapons that they get from AIM to do terrible things. But the scientists of AIM, one day, they were asking themselves, how can we make somebody smarter? And so they got some dude, and he's got a name, but I don't remember what it is, and they genetically experimented on him, or they did some kind of weird experiments on him to make his brain bigger. And he became M.O.D.O.K, who is kind of arch villain in the Marvel universe, and he's one of my favorite bad guys. I don't know a ton about him. I don't know a ton about comics in general, but he is an incredibly large head inside a little floaty chair. His body is like normal human size, but they made his head gigantic to house his incredibly large, massive brain. So his arms and legs appeared very tiny, but it's just, because they're relative to his giant head. So we're going to go fight M.O.D.O.K. The AIM weapons facility place here, being a place filled with technology and science and robots, seems like an appropriate place to take the synthezoid. The Vision is called a synthezoid in some of the comics, but he's androidy. Here's a giant robot, and we will destroy it. So yeah, this seemed like an appropriate motif. This is also one of my favorite terminals to run because I just love all the science fiction and lasers, and if I'm craving sci-fi stuff, but I'm playing Captain America or Black Widow, I can take them here and be surrounded by robots and lasers, even though they themselves are not science fiction-y or use many lasers or robots. Although with the Vision, I have robots around me all the time. I am surrounded by an army of one robot and also myself. So if I surround myself, then I'm surrounded by an army of two robots, which is even better than one. Alright, so let's see. I ran some of it already. I should show you guys some of his powers. Obviously, he shoots laser beams from his eyes. And also from the Thought Brainstone, the Infinity Gem, the Mind Stone, Mind Gem, the Infinity Gem in his forehead. I love, they have giant Tyrannosaurus Rexes in floaty robot suits. I love this place. They have moles, mole men, giant moles inside robot floaty suits. Oh, this is a wonderful place to be. It is filled with so much nonsense. Alright, we can do this. That is a great area effect attack. So, one of the things that...
It's not ready yet.
Oh, there's another Tyrannosaurus Rex in a rocket-propelled flying suit. I love these guys. It's a dinosaur in a robot suit. That with a rocket on it is just the most awesome thing in the world. Oh, if AIM was real, I would want to work for them. Even if that does mean Captain America was going to punch me in the face at some point. It would be worth it to put dinosaurs in robot suits. I wish that was my job. Okay, anyway, one of the things he does in the comic, I don't remember them doing it in the Avengers 2 movie. But in the comic, he's able to alter
Setting new
his
benchmarks.
mass. Oh, look at that! I dinged level 60, and I got an achievement. They just added achievements. I love the achievement system. I think achievements are cool. So yay! So I got an achievement for getting the vision of 60. So yay! Level 60 is the highest level you can get in Marvel Heroes. So I am now awesome. Okay, so he has the ability to alter his mass, or like the density, I guess, of his atoms at will. So what we're doing with that attack here that I just did again is we're actually becoming intangible, so we can pass through things, and then passing into the floor and then popping up. If I can zoom in. I'm surrounded by awesome robots. So we're going into the floor, becoming intangible, and going into the floor, and then we explode out of the ground at our destination, doing a ton of area effect damage. It's a pretty neat little attack. I like it. It's also not a bad way to get around from one place to another. He also, the Vision can fly. And we have this attack here. Where he
Loss
uses
considered
his
acceptable.
laser powers to literally burn the ground. Actually, that one's called, yeah, Surface of the Sun. So you lay down a stream of energy and create this intense sun-like burning on the ground. And that's another good way to take out, it's like an area effect. It's another good way to take out a whole bunch of weaker monsters, to put down a bunch of fire everywhere and get them to walk into it, or just put it right where they're standing. Look at these giant robot arms. I love this place. Okay. Walk on the sun, dorks. Okay. There's another ability too, though. Oh, that I thought I had on the bar. Okay. Let's put it on the bar. Let's put it on the bar. Put it on the bar. Put it on the bar. Let's see, where he can change, is it phasing? No, okay, density shift. Okay, let's do density shift. Density shift is where he changes his density. So he was light as a feather. He was very intangible when he was going through the floor and stuff. Now we've increased, so his density he's like as hard as a diamond. He can't fly anymore, though, when he's hard as a diamond, so instead he sprints. And you can see he's so heavy with this density that he's just crushing the ground as he walks. Every step is like thump, 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 and breaking the ground. And when you do this, instead of passing into the ground because you're intangible, that same attack changes, and now he flies up and smashes down on it, which is interesting. So based on which density you are, and there's other advantages or disadvantages too, but this attack completely changes. The basic end result is kind of the same. It's still an area effect at the point of impact either way, but I like that it actually changes the animation and stuff. So in the video game version, he is able to become intangible or super tangible. Is that extra tangible, untangible, or or ultra tangible. That doesn't really make sense. But and it does change his powers. His movement power, his high density slam power changes. Some of his other attacks change too, and I believe it alters his effectiveness in melee and stuff. Well, we're going to go ahead and change back to intangible because I like floating, I like flying, I like the intangible. I forget there were some other. It changes some other stats too, but it's pretty neat. Okay, so M.O.D.O.K is behind this door, which means we're ready for the ultimate
You have successfully
battle
drawn my
between
attention, M.O.D.O.K.
synthezoid,
Shall we compare
android,
circuits?
and genetically enhanced man inside a machine floaty chair thing. So here we go. And since I am level 60, actually at level 52 I got it, I can show you his ultimate power, which is so powerful you can only do it every 10 minutes. Let's do ultimate power. We fly up in the air and we smash it down. Similar to the other attack, except because this is his ultimate, it is way more powerful and the ground will be on fire for some time. It's an excellent way to get rid of all those lots of little guys that were surrounding us, and now we can focus on M.O.D.O.K. So here's how you do the big DPS with this guy. Oh, get out of the way of M.O.D.O.K's lasers. So you do the tri-beam attack until you run out of energy, and then when you're out of energy, you do solar overcharge, which has an area effect, but instantly recharges all of your solar energy, so you can go back to the tri-beam attack. And by now, look, he's almost dead. The tri-beam attack does a huge amount of damage. Oh, M.O.D.O.K teleported away at the last second. M.O.D.O.K's teleportation is a pain, but okay, we got him. He's dead now. We beat him.
My onboard sensors indicate the threat has been eradicated.
The tri-beam attack on the Vision is an awesome laser that you have to have a target for that does a ton of damage to one target. Tons of damage. But it drains his energy bar insanely fast. So once you've used it and you've run out of energy, you can either do Solar Bolt, which actually costs no energy and actually increases your energy, recharges your energy a little bit. It does way less damage than Tri-Beam, but you can do this while you need to recharge your energy. And then what is this? That looks super creepy. Oh, it's a Venom thing. It's a Venom. It's a Venom mask, I guess, but it's got the little tendrils and everything coming out of it. Oh, I'll just sell it. I can't use it. I don't have a Venom character, but it just looks super creepy. Anyway, so basically you do that. You do Tri-Beam until you run out of energy, and then you do Solar Bolt until you get it back, and then Tri-Beam again. Or for area effect, you can use Comeuppance, which is what this attack is called. That's the go under the ground and then smash up attack when you're intangible. Or you can do Surface of the Sun, whatever. You can do these or Tri-Beam. But once if you really need to focus somebody down, you Tri-Beam until you're out of energy, and then you Solar Overcharge, which also does area effect and destroys all the minions, but instantly regens. Then you do Tri-Beam some more. And yeah, you get mad, crazy, hardcore DPS when you do all those things. So that's the Vision. I obviously played a ton of him because he is max level 60. I enjoyed him very, very much. I would like to play him some more, and I might. There's stuff you can do at level 60. You can do raids and things, or you can prestige and go back to level 1. There's all kinds of stuff to do. Getting to level 60 doesn't actually mean you're done. For me, often it does, because I'm always eager to play another character. So I'm always eager to start a new character. But anyway, I've really enjoyed the Vision. He is a blast. I didn't know who this guy was until Avengers 2 and until they put him in this video game. But now that I know who he is, he's super cool. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And don't worry. Ultron is a giant evil AI program is unlikely to conquer the planet because the Vision is always here to stop him, along with all of his Avenger friends, who are probably over there somewhere. Anyway, thank you and good night.